we got to take a little road trip this morning, or a field trip, as my nephew, I call him Sweet Johnny, likes to say. We're going over to visit with Carl Getzschman, and he is the winningest crate car owner in this area. And actually, I would say he's probably the winningest crate car owner in the entire country. But he has 3 crate engines that he needs valve springs changed on, and we're going to go do that, and it's just simpler to go there than to have him drag everything over here. So I'm going to finish gathering up tools, and we'll get on the road, and we'll pick it up over there.
Here's the sad part, is everyone always wants to know, like, our secrets.
I know.
We have no secrets.
They won't give you credit for just doing a good job.
Yeah,
You
it's
have
like,
cheating or... How long have you been using this brand chest house?
Long time.
I need to rock.
Rocket chip.
What's Mark Bridges like?
What's that?
Do you have...
Oh, he's all right. Steve Baker's who I deal with, is the other owner of it. He's the guy that's at the shop all the time.
That you can call, they'll pretty much take your call.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got your cell phone. And I'll answer.
Well, and honestly, I guess I kind of already knew that because I was on I-80 that one night and in this trailer, let you do the spring smash it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Paul that works there, he does all our shocks there. So he builds all of our shocks for us. And you can call his cell phone while you're at the track and they'll answer it.
the most unique thing you guys have done though, that I don't repair, I've never heard of it ever. Winning 4 in a row is not, it's not unique, it's rare, but not really unique. Winning 4 in a row in the last but it was 4 where you were laughing second place.
Yeah.
it was,
We won every night at Harlan.
yeah. It was 5 at Harlan, and then we added the I-80, Silver Dollar.
Okay,
Yeah, he let me jump the car last
Um,
with the wall.
did they tech it pretty deep?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were there for about 3 hours.
Every plug
that
out,
night.
headers off, distributor off, carburetor off. They ran a camera through
They
all
were
of it.
trying,
They ran a camera down the road,
They took our MSD box.
took our MSD box.
Had to sign for that. That was that night.
They confiscate the embassy box. Do they give you another
Yes,
one?
Yes.
they have another one there ready to go.
Yes. And you have to sign the boxes. And
You guys gonna unload that car? And I'm like, why? Well, we're gonna tech it. Like, what do you want to tech on it? If we're gonna do the whole body on it, measure the whole body. Okay.
Yeah.
So we unloaded it.
Yeah, then they put a bounty
Wheelbase,
out.
Wheelbase, ball joint, to the center, all that, everything. And then after the race, they tore it all down. Like
Yeah.
headers, spark plugs, carburetor, distributor,
Everything.
ignition box.
When they do it that severe, in the following weeks, do they kind of leave you alone or they constantly at you?
No, they still tech this pretty good.
They take us really good.
Then I-80 started doing it to us down there.
And again, they're just trying to figure out what the hell.
Carl, was it hard for you to drive in and build everything? Doing everything else?
For the first couple of years after I quit, I was hot, like practice night, run one. That was it. And I probably ain't been in one in 2019 was my last race.
He threatens every year, so he's had a driver's license, like an actual IMCA license for drivers, to get back in, and he never uses it. He wants to get in a special here or there.
Once you live in, I haven't found anything that's better. I think it's expensive as well. But I haven't found anything that really,
Well, it's not like you couldn't take a car up one night. We have plenty of us.
Who?
You?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I know. I've had 3 cars for a long time.
Now, what is your problem now, though, about getting
Too fat?
in and
I actually hear that a lot. We gotta make a bigger door opening.
out?
I
He's
can
like,
still get in it.
what's your favorite car to get in?
The red one. It's the easiest to get in. They don't have that extra bar right there.
Even for the skinny people, they say that.
Well, do you have a favorite fraction of something or the other?
We liked I-80
Yeah, we like that 80.
for years. I mean, You left Sunset.
That's long gone.
Yeah, now all the defunct tracks.
Sunset is probably the hardest track.
Yeah.
You do well at.
We liked Harlan's big track.
Harlan's big track.
Actually, I think they've done a good job on making it a little track and tuning it in. And
I think the car counts grown.
So if you had the choice, man, Harlan's the original track and the way it is right now, would you pick one over the other? Or?
The big one. For me.
Yeah. All right, we got multiple cars.
Yep.
Is there one? What's your oldest car?
The red one.
How old is it?
2018.
And where'd that come from?
John Benson, North Carolina.
Who's driving it?
Bobby Pierce.
Okay, so you bought that from them?
Yep. Had 10 nights on it.
So that's your oldest car.
It's our best car.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna ask. So you feel it's your best car?
Yeah.
So have you bought cars that you've used since then? Have you ever told Mark Richards that? Hey, listen, man.
Yeah.
Like 19 cars. What's he tell you?
Some cars are better than others. This is car's almost as good as that car. That car not quite, and it's a brand new one.
So if you've got the driver that you
But Jesse won 5 in a row in that this year, so I mean, but it wasn't dominant. But he still won.
so that car's won races.
Won 5 in a row. This that Park Jefferson and Harlan one night.
And that was in 24 or
24. But it wasn't dominant wins like
so we,
5-second wins versus lapping half the field or yeah. This car does this in the red car do this. This is a 22. We bought brand new, and it's a good car.
okay, so that was an 18.
18, 22, and the 24.
And you like the 18 and the 22. If you had to take two cars,
Yep.
you're in.
This one and that one. 18 and a 22.
Talked about that before. And that's what I said. I had a car to sell it, and it works. I'm not selling it until I know the one I just replaced it with works just as good.
Yeah.
So then you've never had a car that will say, I know it's the same brand, same everything, and I hate the son of a buck. I mean, they've always been pretty decent. They're pretty consistent.
This one and that red one are consistent. I mean, and Jesse wins in that silver one. He can win anywhere around here in it. But visually, I can tell that car ain't as good as that red car or this car.
Now, do they
And it might be just a hair, but I can see it.
do all the cars react the same way to the same exact change?
No, that car like something a lot different.
So you do have to keep adjusting them sometimes.
Yeah.
So you can't do the
These
same.
two, not as much. That silver car, we really threw a lot of stuff at it to get it to win 5 in a row. And it, like different stuff. It was a lot freer car than this one and that one. These two are all the same. That one's probably the best.
They're all consistent to themselves, but the same setup does not.
No.
You can't throw the same setup on everyone. That's actually, a lot of people think you can. They're going to do the same thing over and over and over, and they win one person. And I keep saying the car's going to tell you what it wants, and
Yeah. No, that car is set up way different than this. These two are pretty close. Same, pretty close on the same setup. That car is like what we put on these two.
but as far as the setup sheet, then you buy a car,
Yeah.
the lowest critics, your baseline setup can throw up the same on every car. And then you
Yeah, we started our baseline where we always start with them, and then that car didn't like it the first night. Which he was going to win until he clobbered the tractor tire. He was passing for the lead at Harlan the first night out of that. Not the nose down on the ground. Still finished third. But then we fixed that and went to Park Jefferson and he prayed down right there. I took a lot of stagger out of that car. So these cars like to run a lot more stagger than that.
we see a lot more, 3 inches, 4 inches more, or
Probably two less inches of stagger.
now it sounds like you got a pretty good issue driver. And did you see it right away, or do you have to come in and tell you, hey,
No, I noticed it. I just watched the car and go, "Dad, it ain't as good as this one." And then he come in and say, "Yeah, it's a lot freer, or looser, or you know."
have you ever had resistance from the driver when you tell them, hey, we need to change this, and it's done, no?
No.
So the communication's been really good there.
Yeah.
Like,
He tells Darren what he likes, and then Darren will change it to what he wants it to do.
And I said that, the driver can't figure it out on its own. You need to have that communication with somebody who's watching the car, because what you watch and what they feel isn't always the same thing.
Right. Like Jared, he can't tell us anything. We would have to watch the car.
What it does in the first corner the first time, because the driver's always adjusting to that.
Have you ever had a driver come in and you can visually see that he's just blowing the tires off the back of the car and has no traction, and he's telling you the opposite? Have you ever had to go through that thing right here?
It's not tight. The thing turned left the whole corner.
And our first driver couldn't tell us what he wanted. He come in and we're like, "Do you want to change it and make it better?" And he's like, "Can you make it better?" We're like, "Yeah." Really?
With guys with phenoms that are,
Yeah, he only lapped up to like 10th place the first night. And it's like, "What do you want us to change? Do you want to make it better? Can you make this car any better?" And we're like, "Yeah, we can make it better."
So you've had drivers that would adjust themselves around what the car was doing instead of telling you, "Hey, you can make this a little better."
He couldn't believe that we could make it faster.
That's actually fun to sell.
It is. Yeah. Like, "Can you make this better?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, we can make it better. We can get you lapped up all the way to second. Is that what you want?"
Well, and you actually did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I say it's not unique to win features on their own. It's unusual, but not completely on their own. The lap second place 4 nights in a row, and I know the cautions had a fault just right, but still to be a second faster per lap. Right? Back then, I think the laps almost, and people can look it up on race packs.
Yeah.
They don't have to take our word for any of this.
No.
They can look it up.
Yeah.
That's why I say when I looked it up, I think you were running 20 or 21 second laps then, and you were almost a lap faster. And there were 20 lap races. They were dropping that checker flag, and you were alongside second place.
Yeah.
4 nights in a row.
Yes. And we had a Lucas Oil guy, had a brand new car in his trailer, a Rocket, and wanted that car. He goes, "I want that car. I'll trade you a brand new one for your 2018. And my wife's like, "No. Brand new, never even hit the track yet." So the guy didn't even know how the car was. We were at Iden Speedway, and he watched Jesse dominate the Go 20 in it. And he goes, "I want that car. Now I'll give you a brand new one. It's in the trailer. It's never even been on the track for your 2018. We're like, "Nah."
And it was never into consideration. You never
No.
thought first. You didn't even think about it. It was, no, we're happy.
No.
That, I said all the time. Sometimes people quit using cars. They just automatically think new is better.
Yeah. We had a 2018 Heckanes car, which was a 2018 just like that. Wasn't quite as good as that
It
car.
only won one race.
Yeah.
It dominated the one race it did win, but
That won that Cornhusker. And it was an 18 XR1.
When you say it dominated the race, I got to laugh because I'm thinking, which one? Because there's so many.
Yeah, no, yeah. It was the last Cornhusker that we had. But my wife will never sell that red car. She goes, "When we're done with it, she wants to put it on the roof of our building."
You know?
And I've been offered a lot of money for that car. And said no. And a brand new Rocket traded for that car. Guy's like, "I'll trade you a brand new one, never even been on the track yet." And she said, "No, that's all right."
Were you surprised? I mean, did you think it was a joke when he first approached you?
No. He said it through somebody else, and then he came down himself, and asked, "No, seriously, I'll give you a brand new one if you let me take that car." Offered me a brand new, and that was in 2022. This one was brand new. And he goes, "I got a brand new 22 in there. It's never even been on the track yet. And I'll trade you it for that car tonight. I'll pull the motor out of mine. You pull your motor out, and I'll swap your cars."
And what if you just sweetened the pot? What if you said, all right, I'll leave our engine in the car, which was not a crate engine,
No,
and trade it.
it was a Clements motor that was
you
in.
might have traded straight.
Might have. Thought about it.
So it had taken that much to get you
Yeah.
fired with that car.
But we were pretty, no. Yeah, he watched Jesse dominate that night in the Go 20 and was like, "I want that car." And Jesse was racing this car was a Lucas Oil car because we had a Pro Power Lucas Oil motor in here. And Tyler Herb, he says, "Hey, Tyler, you want to drive this red car tonight in the crates? Because I'm concentrating on this." And Tyler's like, no, I better not. And then after the race, he watched Jesse, how bad he won. He's like, man, I should have gotten that car. Tyler was like, man, I shot myself in the foot. I guess I should have got in that car. Yeah.
Now, I mean, if the guy that originally wanted to buy the car, if he'd have kept swinging the pod, how far he would have had to go to get you to take it.
I don't know. The only night we've ever not finished is that motor there when it blew up. We've never had a part failure other than that.
And that was a crate engine.
Yeah,
One.
Fuel filter.
fuel filter. Oh, we did have a fuel filter plug up with the foam out of the fuel cell on Jarrett one night. But Jesse, he's never not finished a race in one of our cars
Due to maintenance.
due to maintenance. Yes.
And that's.
Wheel fall off or any of that. Motor, transmission, rear end, nothing.
And that is the first part of winning, finishing the last.
Yep.
How many guys you get calling you wanting to drive race? So you put me in your race car.
A lot.
That would be my guess. There's been an abundance of people, offering their.
They mostly don't, most people don't talk to me because I wasn't on Facebook or nothing. They always message my wife, 'cause she talks to everybody at the track. I don't talk to anybody.
So if you need a driver, I'm available.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we get a lot of that. You guys got an extra car? Oh, yeah, but. Just like, when Jesse was down for his back surgery last year, Justin jumped in and drove our cars for us. Our extra, whatever we had. He always liked that red one. He didn't want to get into that brand new car or this 22. He goes, I love that red car. That car drives so good. And I'm like, that's our oldest car. You want to drive a brand new one? No, I want that red one.
All right, one down, two to go.
Will you do the red one today or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you want to do that other one later, though, the one on the floor over there.
No, if you got time, move on. I don't know.
Jesse likes that.
Did you like yours like that?
Yeah.
It seems too stiff.
Like a soft spring.
Yeah.
Maybe that's his magic. I don't know. One-handed. You don't use two hands on the wheel ever.
Did you yourself find yourself, if you had two hands on the wheel, you gripped it too hard, you drove tricky with it?
Sometimes, but I let pretty free of it, I mean.
Because I get why guys do that. Because I had to hold
Yeah,
it.
he holds on to that shield right there and then he just left hands the whole time.
See, I hold with one hand and let it slide through the other one.
Oh no, he holds on to that shield right there. You can see his hand on that thing when he's driving.
Yeah. But you had any other drivers that did done that?
Can't remember if Nick was a two-hander. Maybe Nick was two hands.
Okay, we're on car number 2, which this is the Pierce car. And we'll talk to Carl about it in a minute. He went in to have supper. But from what I gather, this is their favorite car. And also, yeah, I'm kind of moving at the snail's pace. I'm a little behind schedule. If we get time, I want to take everybody out back and show them his go-kart track because it is pretty freaking awesome. I don't know. If I was looking for somebody to help on a race car, this might be the place.
Where are our keepers?
Keepers? Locks. I guess everybody calls them locks. I've always called them keepers. There's one in place, and there is 2 in place. All right, you can hear I am using air. It's because it's more convenient and frees up one hand. But on the very last one, I'll put the piston at the very bottom of the cylinder, and once again, prove to everyone on a Chevrolet 23-degree engine, the valve cannot get out of the guide. It'll drop down to the top of the guide. It probably couldn't get by the seal, but even if it could, it would hit the cylinder wall before it could come out of the engine. And if you rotated the engine by hand, I wouldn't use the starter button, rotate it by hand, the piston will bring the valve back up. thus disproving all of those that say that a valve will fall in your engine. But now again, we're talking about a Chevrolet 23-degree engine.
All right, it'd probably be easier to show you this like this. I've got this engine at top dead center, which means the piston's up as high as it can go. And I've got the springs and the seals off the cylinder head. You can see there's no seal down here on either one of these. And I'm going to hold the valve all the way open. That's all the way open. That sound you just heard, that's the valve touching the top of the piston. We're going to turn this engine over to bottom dead center. And what that means is the piston will be as far down the hole as you can get it. Okay, we're all the way at the bottom. You can see what the valves did. They drop down, they're not touching the piston anymore, and they're touching the side of the cylinder wall. They cannot fall into the engine. Even if this is a 4-inch bore size, even if it was you've got a 60/400, which makes it a 4/185 bore size. This is a 23-degree Chevrolet cylinder head, and that's mostly what we work on around here. With this particular cylinder head, the valve touches the cylinder wall before it can get out of the guide. And in that situation, what you do is you just rotate the engine back around, and it brings your valves right back up. I do suggest using air, and the reason why is it will hold the valves up, and when you go to put the springs back on, you don't have to compress the spring as far. It frees your hands up, because if you don't have air, you've got to get a screwdriver and get on under the keeper group here and push it up. A lot of times you can't compress the spring far enough with the way the valve drops to get the keepers on. So if you've got air, use it, but you don't need to worry that you're going to end up with the valve in the engine.
Okay, for instance, I took this one. I forgot to put air in the cylinder. But I am going to put air in the cylinder when we put it back together, because it does make it way easier. We're going to check the pressure on this. All right, this is legitimately one of the first times where I changed these springs that the new ones actually are checking 10 pounds better than the old ones. And normally in the crates, I've had the old ones check better than these. There is a benefit to not using air. You don't have the noise. I'm going to tell you, people, the saying of Mr. Harbaugh, who's got it better than we do? Nobody. That's the way I feel today. So is this car has the most wins on it then? Or?
Yes.
So would you call it your favorite car?
Yeah. Why it's still here. And we're gonna get a win with Jesse. Will drive it, share win with it. He's gonna drive it a couple times. He just don't like red.
Really?
It's the only reason he don't drive it. He drove it all them times in one with a complete red body on it. Because I don't like the color red. Like, so he likes orange. So has orange skirts on it.
One thing I know is they don't make an ugly winner.
No. I said, what is it? Who cares? Win's a win.
And okay, then this is the Bobby Fish car.
Yeah. It's the one Nick Gill drove every night and spanked him at Harlan.
I keep laughing because this is the car that somebody tried trading you a new car for.
Yes. Brand new.
When it was 5 years old.
Yes.
To me, that's just hilarious. Well, it isn't, because I always said, car's working, you don't replace it until it doesn't work.
Yeah.
For you,
And she won't even sell it after it quits working. She's gonna put it on she wants to put it on the roof of our building.
why wouldn't you?
Whatever.
I mean, it's like I want to say the most famous car.
Yeah. It's all it's done its whole life is win.
All right, 2 down, 1 to go.
All right.
How did you come up with number 18?
Well, I was 18 back in the Pro-Ams. Back in, and then when I switched to the late models at Sunset, somebody else had number 18, and back then you had to buy your number, and I had to be 28
Yeah.
because I couldn't be 18. And then now everybody can be, you can have 18S, 18.3, 18S, 18S. Yeah, here's a picture of my Crown with 18 on it.
All right, when you originally ran that, how did you pick number 18?
That's what my go-kart was when I raced at the Chili Bowl and stuff.
Oh, did you already have a body shop at that point?
Yeah, all at the same body shop.
What year did you get the body shop?
When I was 18 years old. I'm 54.
Oh, smokes, Carl, I didn't know that.
We did move it from the Pavilion to Council Bluffs back in 2002. Yeah. It was called Allmix Auto Body. It's Allmix Collision.
We gotta get that on there. My big hand's in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, you said it. Sunset, Eagle.
But there was no rhyme or reason, I mean, that was your book card number?
Yeah. No rhyme or reason.
Well, how long have you been using rockets?
Since 2014. And I did have one victory by Moyer in the middle of those. They were made in Bakersfield, California. Them were good cars too.
Now, is that the one that Moyer, did he license his name to those people, or?
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, when you have multiples of them and you have spares for all these, they're all the same cars, basically, all parts. All three of these cars use the same front spindles, lowers, uppers. So, buying all that new spare stuff of everything. And they win, so no sense in changing them. I mean, I think that car is slow, and Jesse won it 5 nights in a row. As dominating as we should be.
Yeah, that's I won. Yeah, we should win by one.
Yeah, I love that.
This is the bad part, I always leave tools behind.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to take other people's tools.
Yeah.
I hate it when I leave mine behind.
Yeah.
This is your size. I gotta find out why.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3, finished.